Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Today, I will start a new game and we will see what happens. So, I played the game last day and basically I recorded everything. Everything was fine and I played the game. I lost this game. I played very, very badly for so many reasons, but my opponent got banned for cheating. So I don't know if I should be uploading this game, but all right. Let's play some e4. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. All right. The Smith Mora is a decent idea, but let's just play the closed Sicilian just for today. Let's just practice a little bit and see how. Yeah, e6. So e6 is the main weapon against the Grand Prix attack and the closed Sicilian, and the idea is just to play d5. And this is a very yeah, this is a difficult line. This is the reason why I'm not playing this line anymore. So something that I would recommend now is to play knight f3 and go back into a classical open Sicilian. But then I play with knight c3. I don't know if it's bad or not, but it's just that I can't play the Maroczy bind, which I'm very, very used to play. Against e6, I know that g3 exists, but I won't be playing that right now. Probably g3 was a great idea, by the way. I think I shouldn't have played knight f3. I have more experiences with g3 setups in the Sicilian defenses. All right, now if I play g3, d5, pawn takes d4. Yeah, I think this is playable. This is pretty strange. I can imagine myself that this is inaccurate, but who cares? This. Schach, this. Castles, takes king h1. And I think there are problems. Yeah, so I'm calculating exactly. d5 takes, g4. All right, here the best move is bishop to g4. Um, yes, we'll see how. Yes, and now in this position, I have to remember. I think if I remember the analysis. Okay, if bishop g2, there is just this move. I forgot the analysis. Bishop g2, knight d4. Now this is okay. It doesn't matter what happens in the game. This is something that I want people to see. Now I forgot the theory. It's time for me to remember. Um. All right. I will play bishop g2 with the idea that if he takes goes knight d4, I have the pawn on d5. And if he goes knight d4, I can castle. I lost the time with the move knight c3, and this is a problem because normally now, after bishop g2, uh, after bishop g4, I would have the chance to castle instead of playing knight c3, and after knight d4, I would have the move queen e1 check. So the whole problem in this particular position is that I wasted the move with knight to c3. This is a very nice and very clear situation. You see exactly what happens when you mixed up two very accurate lines. So yeah, this is something I'm actually pretty happy that you have the chance to see that. I think that with knight c3, a best way to play would have been g3 knight e2 or knight h3 like Vladislav Tkachev against Boris Gelfand. But yeah, all right. I made a mistake. All right, pawn takes. And now I think that this position becomes simpler to play. So first of all, I don't have knight b5 because of queen a5 check. So I think I should be playing knight e2. I think black has a very simple position here. And I'm definitely worse. All right, bishop b4. All right, but this is just a little bit too much. After c3 takes. Yeah, this is a little bit too much. Now I'm opening up the center. I will play castles, rook e1. Now this position feels decent. Knight e7, I think it's important. If you go knight there, I might be able to play active moves. All right, if this castles, so there's nothing. I can play h3. If bishop there, I have knight f4. And if takes castles, knight f4, yeah, it feels like I'm down a pawn, but who cares? I just need to be careful. This is something which can happen. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, I'm very sorry. So, okay, so the problem of bishop f5 is that if I go bishop g5, he might play bishop e4. Now, I'm thinking about rook e1 with the idea that if he castles... Actually, its position is up here. Should I play queen b3? I'm targeting the pawn, and if he goes queen c7, I have bishop f4. Let's just play some practical moves. I had to save my dog. So, now I'm back. Yeah, it took quite some time, actually. 5 minutes, something like that. Yay. Ah, and I forgot my coffee. All right. Now it will become very interesting. So my goal is that I want to play rook d1. I don't really see the point of having the rook on the e file. So usually, he's usually the one with the isolated pawn. My opponent is the one wanting to put rooks on the e file and c file. But it feels like I might be faster for some strange reason. I think that bishop b4 was just a little bit of waste of time. I might be wrong, of course, but who knows? All right, he's really just up an isolated pawn, which is funny. Yeah. All right, castles. This. To, 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 to. Okay. If bishop e6, I want to go knight f4. Yeah, and if castles, bishop g5, bishop e6, knight f4 once again. And I will just try to get this pawn back. I think my position isn't really that simple to play, but it doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Yay. Where's my opponent? Is he lagging I mean, oh, I have a mops, so I better save my dog if he has a problem. Nature decided that he will stay small and weak while being very, very strong and muscular. Nature. Go, nature. All right, and if queen b3, I'm sorry, if queen b6, then I actually look bad. I mean, I look ridiculous. I completely overlooked this move. I guess I will have to go knight f4, but like takes, and rook d8, and nothing ever happens, and he's just up a clean full pawn. b6. All right, this is already a huge step in the wrong direction. Okay. To. Okay, let's just play some aggressive moves. Bishop g5. I'm playing just aggressive chess. If queen a4, I just thought this. He's attacking. He's defending. I didn't really get the point of playing this move. But all right. And now the problem is he has some problems to deal with. Queen b6 was really a game changer because bishop g5 wouldn't come with. If the queen was on b6 after bishop g5, he would have the chance to go knight e4 with the tempo. And this is just way too passive. b6 is very, very passive. Not even mentioning how weakening this move actually is, but you know, if we all were grandmasters, then I wouldn't have a job. All right, now this is a very funny question. Do I have this and queen f4? Check if bishop d7 I can take on f6. Bishop d7, probably just queen d1. Yes, and if queen there, I think queen f4 becomes a move. Okay, if I take knight takes rook d1, he has to defend like that. But then I might just have moves like knight to d4 or knight f4, and he can't defend the pawn anymore. So let's just take rook d1, and if this knight f4, he can't defend the d5 pawn anymore. If knight f6, I just take it. And if h6, now I can't take because of bishop e6. F6. Yeah, that's a huge step in the wrong direction. A6 was probably the last way to try to save something. Or should I try to force him to over push? Okay, if bishop f4, bishop e4. So I better just go back. I better go back. Oh wait, I have rook e1 in between move. And if king f7, no, I don't see the point. I'm not improving my position with rook e1, but he's improving his position with king f7. Yeah. And if he goes g5, I might just take it. Take it. Yeah, my position feels decent. The next move is rook e1, threatening to threaten. Just have to make sure that my student isn't waiting for me. That would have been a very unprofessional move from me. Yeah, no, he's not. Okay. Yeah, normally in 5 minutes. All right. And d4 is coming. If bishop e4, like I said, knight f4, and I don't really see a way for my opponent to defend. It's really because of this b6. If now this pawn was on b7, by the way, knight b6 could have been a saving move, or at the very least, a nice one. Okay, I'm not calculating anymore. We'll see. It's funny because, I'm making advertisement for my calculation techniques, but I'm not calculating in my own games. All right, I'm just taking the pawn back. Now it's an equalized position. I might be slightly worse, but long castles is really too big. He doesn't understand where the game is going to be. Um, I don't know how bad it makes him as a chess player, but I just see that I had 96, which would have been a lot smarter. If this move I can probably take. All right, I don't know what he's doing. Bishop e3 is a move. Rook e1 is a move, but bishop e3 is a move that I tend to like. Yeah, I want to take, play knight d4, have active knights in the center. It's very practical now. There is no calculation, there's no verification. I'm just making sure that I'm not blundering anything. Actually, I blundered this, but I blundered knight d5, bishop d5. Yay, too much talking. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I think I got a nice point way before arriving at this position when I forgot the theory. It's all right, I'm making a mistake and that's it. Yeah. By the way, I think I will write a blog about this topic very, in a very near future. The reason why people make mistakes, and I will go through my experience as a coach, as what I have seen for my students, and also I will go through my own experience and explain how I tend to make mistakes. This is something that you would actually enjoy, so follow me on Lichess, Loris Tavernier. Yay, and we have it. All right, and if I take, he takes it there. So I did not achieve anything. All right, takes. Okay, I have to take back, otherwise I'm down a full piece. And being down a piece is. Ooh, this is a very nice move. This is a very nice move. And the problem is I'm getting forked. Doesn't matter where I go. Knight d4 takes. I don't see any tricks. Some hot tricks, please. Oh, I see a trick. This. And if you go rook e6 to defend, I should be able to go check this and takes. And if king goes back there, I should have rook e1. Let's try a trick. Takes and knight e4. By the way, is knight f5 better? No, I think this is slightly better. If he takes. Yeah, if he takes there. So I think... I don't know what I'm missing. I just see that I'm taking with check. I'm down a pawn. So this is not good. Don't play chess like I'm playing now, but all right. Let's just play king to g2. Yeah. I'm not I mean, this is a very bad game. Yeah, the morning game. The knight is stronger than the bishop. Yeah, this is a very clean game. Very clean game. Very, very, very clean game. All right, so let's just win on time. Let's go for some dirty chess. Dirty, dirty. Okay. Ooh, this is a nice one. Almost got me there. Almost caught me on guard. Unguarded. Yeah, I went on time. This is not a clean game. This is not a clean game at all. I think everyone can notice that. It wasn't a clean game. I'm just interested in the opening phase. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he played very, very good chess. Even 93% is crazy. I'm sorry. All right. It was correct. Yeah, I played good, but I guess my position was bad. Yeah, queen b3 was a huge mistake. Bishop g5 immediately. But I thought, the engine takes this. I didn't calculate that I can take. But that's funny. I basically played the move and that's it. All right. So yeah, this is actually very funny. I'm making mistakes for absolutely no reason. Yeah. And now, of course, I'm just. Yeah, now its position was decent. I could tell that. And then, of course, I blundered with bishop e3, which is ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. Yeah, but bishop e3 isn't a mistake you make in classical games. But yeah, and then, of course, the rest is history. Yeah, so this is very funny. So made a huge mistake in the opening. Yeah, I remember some bishop e2, but I couldn't figure it out now. I thought it had something to do with the fact that the knight is on b1. Yay. Yeah, so actually it's very funny. Let's say now, by the way, let's say that we play the same line. This is the line as I know it. D4, knight c6, bishop g2, bishop g4, castles. 94, there is this move, queen e1. And if you play queen e7, I think I can take, and take. There's bishop e2 now. Oh no, wait, bishop e2, I think I can take there. Am I wrong? I don't know if I'm wrong, but I like this position. And if you take, I guess I'm better. I mean, I'm up a pawn. I don't know if it's right or not, but yeah. And if 96, here there is a lot of analyzers. I think c4 is a move. I think 95 is a move. I think h3 is a move. Yeah, so there is quite a lot of moves available. Um, yeah, mainly c4. I think b4 is also a move, but I might be wrong now because queen f6. Now it's not b4 now. All right, probably knight c3 in this position. Nah. All right. So now you see where I messed up in the opening, then you saw how I messed up tactically. I think it's a very good way to explain to you what to train when you want to improve at chess. Improve your openings and improve your tactics. When you're a beginner, 5 moves are, of course, decent. Not even 5 moves, 2 moves. Just know what you want to play. Let's say my opponent knew only those moves first with one plan in mind to push d5. I think this is decent until 15, 16, 1700, rating. All right. Thank you. See you in the future. Take care.